Hey guys, today I want to talk about ratings. I'm not an expert really at any of this Uber, I'm learning as I go. I'm getting a lot of information from other YouTubers, and I'm also answering questions from my experience. So I want to talk to you guys today about ratings. And let me just kind of go down the numbers real quick, because as of right now, I've got a 4.98 rating. It's pretty good. That's out of 229 trips. I've been actually rated 113 times. 100 of those trips have been 5-star, and 3 of those trips have been 4-star. You don't exactly know who's rating you what. You just know if and when you're rated. So a lot of people don't do the ratings. They find it a waste of time, and that's their prerogative. But you know what? How am I getting these good ratings? Well, let's just kind of go over what I do. First of all, I'm sitting in the back seat right now, and I think that's something you need to do, is kind of come back here. I'm 6'3". I've got leg room. There's leg room on both sides. It looks clean. The outside of the car looks clean. That duster I've spoken about, that thing's huge. Looking forward, one thing, let me just kind of go over, whenever they first get in the car, I'm always, hello, how are you? What's your name? I ask them. Don't just go, hi, Marguerite, because that may not be Marguerite. They may not speak English. I've had this happen to me. The girl didn't speak English. Her name seemed to fit her look, and guess what? It wasn't. So always ask, what's the name on the account? Hi, how are you? What's the name on the account? That's pretty important, because you don't want to end someone else's trip. Type in email Uber. It's it's a little bit more work than you want to do, and then you're stuck with another rider somewhere where they don't really know the area. So anyway, I think so. As soon as they enter the car, they kind of smell. It smells good. You got a small little air freshener maybe up front, not one hanging from this thing. I've seen that in Ubers before, not them hanging from your rear view. Guys, they should be out of sight. It should just naturally look and feel and smell good without, Christmas tree ornaments hanging up. There's no extra things in your car, nothing for them to trip on. But I think what it comes down to really ratings, the majority of it is your driving skills. Are you braking easily? Are you accelerating easy? When something comes up, are you able to move and swift, and go in and around traffic as we have to here in New York on a daily basis? So are you doing it smoothly? So that's huge, I think, because a lot of, there's no jerking back and forth. They're not pinballing. A lot of taxis, they don't give two craps how I've been slung from side to side in a taxi before, and the guy's like, yeah, and something that that taxis do that Uber people, actually anyone with a TLC license is not allowed to talk on the phone. You should not be texting, that's illegal. As a driver, you should not be talking on the phone, that's illegal. You can report that, and I'll make another separate video on your rights as a passenger. Or rights as a passenger in any TLC vehicle. But okay, let's keep going. So we got driving skills, music. I put on ambient music, something that's got a good little driving beat to it. Really, no commercials. Through Pandora or Spotify, whatever you like. But it's not too low. It's not too high. It's on like 3 or 4. It's just enough to kind of give a background. But they can, talk on the phone over it. They can text. If I do hear them on the phone, I'll turn it down a little bit. If I'm going on a major highway, I may turn it up a little bit, but it's, sometimes I hear them singing along to it, so I may turn it up just a little bit. But I keep that as just, it's just an added bonus. It's not the focus of their trip. So we got that. We got music. We got smells. Let's talk about amenities. What do I offer the passengers? Well, here in New York, as a black car driver, I'm pretty much like a step up from a taxi. You know what I offer them? Nothing. No water, no mints, no hand sanitizer, no spray, no nothing. As of right now, maybe when it gets really hot, I got a cool idea. You open this thing up and it's got a little bin inside here. I might stick waters inside there for people that are taking a little bit longer trips, or if it's really hot, or if I see them sweating. That's a cool idea. But not for like Uber pools. These guys are barely paying anything anyway. I'm not offering them bottled water. So that's an idea when it gets hotter. It's still kind of cool out, you know, today, but I really don't offer anything. Like I said, that might change, but they don't expect it here. You know, if I was in North Carolina, you know, and the guy didn't have something, maybe everybody else is doing it. Here, they're not. So, and I rarely ever get asked. I do have a phone charger that's easily accessible, but they usually have to ask for it, you know. Oh, sure, absolutely. I've got actually this prong guy, right? I'm sitting in the back seat. This reaches all the way back here. All 3 different types of plugs for whatever phone. Actually, the newest Galaxy, make sure you have that one. So they can literally stretch this back and they don't have to leave their phone up there with me. They don't have to connect their phone to the car. So that would be like an aux cable type, which is cool if they wanted to play music, but a lot of people are a little iffy on connecting their phones to other computer systems. So, you know, that's separate. Okay, so that's that. Also, when they get out of the car, always thank them. Hey guys, thanks a lot. Enjoy the rest of your day. I just say it calm, comfortably, and naturally. And I think that goes a long way with leaving a good mark in their head. And as far as conversation, you know, obviously you feel them out. You can do that 2-question rule. Hey, how you doing? They don't say anything. Don't ask anymore. They say, great, how are you? Great, the weather's nice. You can slowly start a conversation. Not as soon as they get in, let them just kind of get comfortable, get the trip going, and then feel it out. A lot of people don't want to talk, and we've mentioned this before. Some people really do. If you do engage in a good conversation, ask questions to them. Let them feel really engaged into it, you know, and obviously avoid certain topics like politics and religion, stuff like that. But here's something that I do that might be a big bonus. I'm sitting in the back seat. I'm looking in the rear view mirror. Most of Ubers I've been into, I'm staring at the guy while he's driving. You're staring at me if I'm sitting on the opposite side. I never do that. Maybe it's because I'm tall and I don't need to. I don't point the mirror to look at them. I don't see most of the passengers' faces unless I physically turn around. For me, that's just a comfort level. I feel uncomfortable when the guy is, you know, every time he's turning a corner, he's looking back in his rear view and he's staring right at me. I don't know. That's just something I do. Maybe you can think about that. That's, you know, guys, I think that kind of, you know, sums up, you know, the ratings as far as what I've been through so far. I'm in the 5-star rating, so that does qualify me from, you know, maybe a few more select trips with Uber Black VIP. Sometimes they're long, sometimes they're short. But guys, listen, if you learned anything here today, please comment down below. If you can throw anything into this conversation, obviously you can email me directly. But guys, don't forget to subscribe, like, do all that kind of stuff, and maybe from the back seat, see you on the road.